My ex-wife and I divorced 7 years ago when our kids were still young. They're 12 and 15 now. We have 50-50 custody, and she has since remarried and then divorced again. How that marriage imploded, I have zero clue, and honestly, I don't care. What I do know is that her ex-husband left the house, and whether it came a mountain of debt or a golden ticket. I don't want to know. That's her problem. But of course, she decided to make it mine. Last week, she called me, hysterical, practically hyperventilating like she had just survived a natural disaster. She breathlessly explained that she had blown through her entire food budget and begged me to help her out because she had nothing to feed the kids. Now, despite our history and the fact that I'd rather swim with piranhas than deal with her nonsense, I do want my kids to eat well. So I told her to give me a minute and that I'd call her back. I spoke to my girlfriend, who actually enjoys problem solving, unlike my ex, and we agreed that we could spare a good amount of food, and not just some canned mystery beans and ramen. We're talking high-quality, protein-rich, organic, freezer-packed meat. I have a freezer full of elk, venison, and wild hog, plus a fully stocked pantry. We have beef, pork, chicken, and fresh vegetables from our garden. There was zero reason my kids, or their mother, should go hungry. So I called my ex back and told her she could swing by and pick up a big load of groceries. And that's when she completely lost her damn mind. Instead of saying, thank you, she hit me with, I don't want groceries. I want money for Uber Eats or something. I sat there, blinking, trying to process if she had actually just said that out loud. You're joking, right? She was not joking. When I said a no, she immediately went into full scorched earth meltdown mode, flipping through her usual greatest hits of insanity. You expect me to be grateful for your scraps? Lady, I am offering you a literal feast. Some people dream of this stockpile. You're trying to manipulate me into being a housewife. Oh yes, because my lifelong dream is for my ex-wife to suddenly embrace domestic life like a 1950s sitcom mom. You refuse to feed your own children. My children, by the way, are more self-sufficient than she is. They can cook, they hunt, and they actually enjoy eating wild game. At this point, I was done. I told my girlfriend not to bother pack anything up and went straight to the source. Our kids. I texted both kids. Me. Hey, your mom says there's no food in the house. Are you actually hungry? Let me know and I'll take care of everything. Both kids replied within seconds. Kid 1, 12-year-old, we have food, but mom doesn't want to cook. Kid 2, 15-year-old, yeah, we have food, but if you're handing out elk and hog, I'll take some. I laughed, told him I'd bring some roast over later, and went about my day. Meanwhile, my ex was still texting me, escalating from aggression to pure delusion. Since I didn't cave, she did what she always does when things don't go her way. She went on a full-blown smear campaign. Within hours, I was getting texts from family members, mutual friends, and even distant acquaintances who suddenly had very strong opinions about my refusal to support the mother of my children in a tough time. Apparently, my ex was telling everyone that I was forcing her into some medieval servitude by refusing to buy her luxury takeout and demanding that she churn butter and make biscuits from scratch. I could not stop laughing. She was making it sound like I had locked her in a basement with a sack of flour and a wooden spoon, telling her to make do like a peasant. Meanwhile, her fridge was full, and she just didn't feel like boiling water. Some people, the easily manipulated ones, took her side. Others, especially those who actually know how she operates, just rolled their eyes and moved on. Let's be crystal clear here. I offered her premium food. She threw a tantrum because she wanted money for Uber Eats instead. She twisted the story to make me the villain. This is exactly how she was when we were married. If anything didn't go her way, she'd throw a fit, weaponize guilt and manipulation, and then play the victim to whoever would listen. And honestly, I don't care anymore. So, am I the a-hole for refusing to buy my ex takeout instead of giving her perfectly good food? Because if standing my ground against weaponized laziness makes me the bad guy, then I'll wear the title proudly. I sleep just fine at night, knowing she's sitting in her kitchen, fully stocked with high-quality food, and mad that she actually has to cook.